Awesome! Nice!
I've got it! Awesome! Gotcha!
Welcome to this video, everyone. Today we are unboxing this gigantic bin full of Godzilla, King Kong, and even some Jurassic World dinosaur figures. I'm super excited. Let's dive in and let's start unboxing these. All right, so first up we've got this Godzilla 1995. Let's check them out. Look at those, that orange and yellow. Looks like there's fire coming out of them. This is a classic Godzilla figure right here, and you can even collect the other figures from this same toy maker. Let's take it out. All right, I think the tail's on there all the way. Let's check them out. So not bad. Check out his back. Look at all those spikes. His tail moves. He's got moving arms here. Even his head swivels too. His mouth doesn't open and shut. Check out those eyes though. Those are some angry eyes. Very cool. Not bad, you know? Very cool. All right, let's check out the next toy. So here we've got the Antarctic Kong from the Godzilla vs. Kong movie. Let's check it out. And look, it even comes with a miniature helicopter as well. And he's got battle damage reveal. And there's tons more in the same series too. Cool. Let's check them out. Let's get a closer look. All right. So here we go. It's the Antarctic Kong. You can see all over him, he's got this snow from the outdoors because he's out in the snow where it's super cold. All his arms and legs, they swivel and move. He's actually pretty adjustable. His head adjusts back and forth. Let's check out this battle damage too. All right, so here's the battle damage piece. So you just put it on his arm to hide the battle damage. So now he looks normal, he looks healthy and unhurt, and then he goes into the battle. He's fighting Godzilla or whoever else really, and then if he gets bitten on the arm, you can take that off and show a wound in his arm. That's pretty cool. And let's check out the helicopter too. Ooh, this is a tiny helicopter. Well, the rotors don't spin, but it's still pretty cool to have. Very nice. I like the snow. That's a lot different from the other ones. He looks like he's been out in the cold for a long time. All right, who next? Let's do this one. This looks like a gigantic figure. Let's see what it is here. Check it out. Check out this Godzilla here. This is another kind of classic looking one. You can see from the face. This isn't from the most recent movies, but it's still a pretty cool Godzilla. Let's attach the tail. Oh, okay. That one was a lot easier. Cool, so a lot of the same movements as the smaller Godzilla that we already unboxed. Check it out. He's got gold nails, and he's got the blue all over his body. Very cool. And he's like hollow too, so I bet he could float in your pool or something like that. Let's get a close up on those claws and on that face too. He's looking pretty angry too. All right, I see another King Kong toy back here. So this is another Godzilla vs. Kong action figure. It is the Battle Roar Kong from MonsterVerse. So monster battle sounds. Push here to activate Battle Roar. All right, let's check it out. Let's go ahead and take him out of the packaging. So he's got this button on his back right here that you press, and he'll make a battle roar sound. Let's check it out. Here we go. Pretty cool. And you notice when I press the button, his mouth actually opens and shuts too. That's pretty cool. And he's got moving arms here. He's like kind of beating his chest right here. His legs and his feet move as well. And his face is like it's like a rubber, kind of. See, when he roars, he makes that snarling face too. Pretty cool, pretty cool. Very nice. Pretty good detail, I will say, for a toy this size. And it is pretty cool that the mouth opens and closes when you press the button too. Very fun. All right, let's open up one of these mystery bags right here. Let's see what figure is inside this one. Oh, check it out. Wow, this one is huge. Man, I can't even get him out of the bag, he's so big. Wow, this guy's ginormous. I mean, look at this. He fits in both of my hands. Look at this Kong figure. Check it out. So he's got a chain wrapped around his wrist that I'm sure he uses for attacking and defending himself. See around his body, very cool. And look, you can even see some battle damage on his chest there. And his torso rotates, his arms move. This is pretty neat. And this is another one that's like, you can tell it's like rubber and it's hollow. So it probably will float in your bathtub or in your pool too. This is pretty cool. He looks like he's ready to fight. All right, let's open up a Jurassic World figure next. Check this out. This one, wow, look at that name. That's a Chialingosaurus. Is that how you say that? I'm not even sure. That is quite the name. I actually haven't heard of this one before, but check it out. It's got a strike action. This is very cool. Let's go ahead and take it out of the packaging and let's check it out. All right. Wow, look at this. Look at this on his shoulders, on his front arms. He's got spikes. It's probably for defending himself. I wonder how he uses that to defend himself. And check out his spikes on the back of his tail. Those are massive. And you can see the toy has this swivel action, so you can really get those swings in when he's defending himself against whatever other dinosaur. Maybe he's fighting a T-Rex, maybe a Velociraptor, who knows? But look at all these spikes. They're made of rubber, so they do bend when you touch them. I guess that's a good thing so you don't hurt yourself when you're playing with it. But wow. And then he's got a yellow chest here and yellow front arms. I'm really digging these spikes on his front arms, right on the shoulders. That looks pretty fierce. Very cool. And yeah, check out this tail swivel action again. That's pretty fast. Very cool. I'm liking this dinosaur. You know, he doesn't necessarily look like the most ferocious one, but I definitely wouldn't mess with him out in the wild. That's for sure. All right, let's dive in here. Let's see what we're gonna pull out next. All right, another big one. Ooh, this one looks a little purple. Let's get it out of the packaging. Oh, check out this Godzilla action figure. That is a ginormous tail right there. It's swiveling, very cool. It's like a little squished, actually. Ooh, look at those red eyes. Those are some menacing red eyes right there. Very cool. I like the color differences between all the Godzillas that we've gotten so far. That's pretty cool. It's all sorts of colors. And his arms swivel up and down, his tail moves, his legs move, so you can have him run around and chase after other dinosaurs and everything. This is pretty cool. Very neat. I'm liking this one. All right, should we open this bag next or this one? Let's open up this one. Let's check out this Jurassic World dinosaur. So we've got the Spinosaurus here. All right, let's go ahead and open it up. Take it out. It looks like you have to attach the tail here. So let's go ahead and do that. All right, it just clicked in, cool. So now it is set to go. So this is the Spinosaurus. Wow, first off, look at those teeth in the front. Those are some huge teeth. And this toy, the mouth doesn't open, but still. Check out, there it is right there. The Spinosaurus and his, I think it's a ridged back. That's amazing. And look at the coloring. It goes from green to silver to red. And he's got the red coloring around his eyes as well. But most of his body is a green color, just like the forest. So he probably blends in and his prey doesn't notice that he's sneaking up on them until it's too late. And then he'll eat them. He's got moving arms here, moving legs. It's a pretty cool toy. We've got some bigger Spinosaurus toys out on our shelf, but this is a smaller one and it's still pretty neat. All right, I think it's time to go for the mystery bag. Let's check out the mystery bag. Let's see what's inside. Oh, interesting, okay. So it's a purple Godzilla. It's like that other purple Godzilla we had, but actually I'm kind of liking the design of this one a little bit better. I really like how bright this purple is and how it's just along the spikes on his back. And look at the detail of his skin too. Look at all that. It's super rough and scaly or something. It's like, well, he's a lizard, but his skin is super rough. And look at his face. They painted in all of his teeth and his eyes too. It's looking pretty ferocious. And the spikes on his back, I think, could be larger than the other ones too. This is a pretty cool one. I think this one's my most favorite purple Godzilla that we've gotten so far. This is pretty cool. All right, let's open up another one. Let's see what we got here in this bag. A Godzilla. Ooh, this one looks like a more classic Godzilla. Look at that. He's got huge legs. Look at his torso. This one is ginormous. I wonder how much he weighs if it was in real life. And look at the spikes on his back. This time, in this toy, they're orange. There's 3 rows of them. And his head is a little bit smaller than the Godzilla we just were looking at too. But look at this one. They painted in the tongue, they got the teeth, they got the eyes. There's even a little glimmer in the eyes. You can see that yellow. He looks pretty vicious, I will say. But yeah, look at the size of this one. This one's like a bodybuilder or something. He's got those claws on his hands. Very cool. This one's pretty neat. All right, let's check out this other Jurassic World toy here. We've got the Triceratops, a classic one. This one's got the battle damage. You can see here this little thing that opens and closes on its side to reveal the battle damage after he's been in a fight. Very cool. Let's get him out of the packaging here. All right, let's have a look. So his legs can move. You can have him run back and forth. Oh, and his head moves too. You can have it swivel side to side and a little bit up and down too. And then biggest of all, or coolest of all, is this battle damage reveal. You can have it just go back and forth whenever you want. But yeah, check out this Triceratops here. Got the huge protective part of their head right there that they can use probably to defend themselves, I imagine, because this is what is protecting their back and everything. And then you've got these huge horns on the front of them. On this toy, it's rubber, which is pretty nice, so you don't hurt yourself. But I can imagine in real life, horns like this on a Triceratops would do quite a bit of damage to whoever was attacking. This one's awesome. Cool. All right, let's move on. Let's open up this one. It's looking gold. Do you see that? It's super shimmery and reflecting. Very cool. Oh, wow. Check this one out. This looks like a Godzilla made out of gold or something. Wow, this one's really cool. Look at this tail, too. Again, this is ginormous. Look at these huge spikes on its back. Wow. Look at that. It's so reflective and shiny. It's like a golden statue of a Godzilla. And its legs move, its arms move, its tail swivels back and forth. Let's get a close-up on his face here. Wow, yeah, look at all that gold painting. That's pretty cool. I like that it's not all gold, it still has black in it, so it gives it a lot of texture and makes him look really tough and fierce. Very cool. All right, let's check out this one here. It's looking like a Kong. Is it a King Kong? It is. Oh, this one looks quite a bit different. Let's check him out. Wow, look at the length of his arms in this one. He's got super long arms. And his head moves as well. You can see he's got fur all over his body. And again, you can see some battle damage on his chest right there. But look at that face. He's like right in the middle of a fight. He's ready to eat something or someone. He's super angry. looks like maybe his hands could hold stuff. You could probably put a tree in his hand or something like that, and he might be able to hold it pretty well. That's pretty neat. But wow, yeah. This one's arms are super long. Very cool. I like it. Alright, and we've got another, is this a Godzilla? I think this is a yep, it's a Godzilla. Check it out. It's pretty similar to some of the other ones we've got. See, it looks a lot like the gold Godzilla that we just opened up a minute ago, but instead it's got the blue back and a black body. And again, look at those eyes. This one's eyes are red, and even its teeth, it's kind of teeth. They're painted white. Yeah, this one's ginormous too. This one's probably stands maybe like a little less than a foot tall. So this one's pretty big. Very cool. I'm excited to add this one to my collection. All right, let's move on here. Oh, check this out. Wow, look at this one. This looks like a super heavy armored Mechagodzilla. Wow, look at all the silver on this. And check it out. He's got some rockets on his shoulders right there on both sides. And he's got the spikes on his back too. They're a little bit more hidden because he's got so much else going on. Ooh, look at the tail too. I like this design of the tail. All these little bumps on it. That looks very robotic. And his legs right here. His head is moving back and forth. His eyes are a pure yellow. He's looking around, looking for his next target. Very cool. And look at that. I think he's got blasters on his arms too right there. Wow. That is a lot. He is heavily armored and ready to go. Awesome. All right, let's check out this figurine here. Wow. This one is ready to attack. I mean, check this out. It's got spikes on its knees. Look at its feet. Those are spiked. Look at these huge, they're like sword claw things on its arms. I believe this is a Gigan that fights Godzilla. Look at his face too. If you know what this is, let me know in the comments. Look at that mouth. He's got these pinchers on the side. He's got a spike on his head. And even the back of him looks super fierce too. Look at his tail. It's got all these spikes on it. This is a war machine right here. This one is ready to fight all the time. Very cool. All right, next up, ooh, another King Kong action figure. I really love how maneuverable these are. You can move them in all sorts of different positions and everything. And this one too also has the battle damage. Check it out. So now he's wounded, his arm is wounded, and he's like, oh, I can't use this arm anymore. Oh, but then you can put it back on for when he's all healed up. Or ideally. This is very cool. And look at that. Look at that purple and blue coloring on him, on his shoulders and his arms. And you've got a little bit on his chin right there. This is very cool coloring. I like this one. Now look at here. Bottom we've got, well, it's not exactly a King Kong, but it is, I believe it's a gorilla. And not only that, but it's a stretch gorilla. That's super weird. Check it out. Look how far it can stretch. Yeah, this doesn't look like King Kong, but it's still cool nonetheless. You can stretch him super far. Look at that. And then he just snaps back into his normal spot. This is pretty cool. You could be playing with this all day. And over here, I see we've got the Rodan figurine from Godzilla. Look at the wingspan here. This is probably maybe about a foot in width. So he's got some pretty big wings. Check out his feet. They swivel back and forth. He's got the yellow claws. He's got the armored protection plating on him. And then look at that beak as well. That is a ginormous beak. He's ready to soar off and fly and attack as well. Cool. And this one right here, let's check out. Oh, this is a different looking one. Look at this. Look at his face. That's totally different from the other Godzilla figurines. And look at his chest here. Look at that. It looks like it's glowing. That's so cool. Looks like something's glowing from out of his chest. He's got these little arms. He's got the spiked back again with the red glowing from in between the spikes. And he's got a super long tail. Look at that. That's like longer than he is tall. That is super long. Very cool. And his feet move as well. And look at that. He's got those little beady eyes. It's looking pretty ferocious, but I'm a big fan of that glowing red chest. That looks pretty awesome. All right, we got a few more in here. Let's check them out. So this one, I think, is the Godzilla in the third form. But let me know if it's a different one. I could be wrong about that. But look, you see it's got the spikes on its back, the 3 ridges. You can see it doesn't really have arms yet. You can see those arms are poking out right there. But he's got some ginormous legs already. You can see along his neck, he's got a super long neck here. And then his face, he's looking wild. You can see that they painted in each tooth, which is a nice detail I appreciate. And he's got those huge eyes. And he's all red. He's got some bright red along his side, and then a more soft red along the rest of his body. All right, got another Godzilla figurine here with the blue back. Very cool. This one's like an actual metallic shininess to it. It really pops out. That's pretty cool. Look at his face. This one's got the blue eyes. His mouth doesn't move, but his arms, his legs, and his tail move as well. This is pretty cool. It is a smaller Godzilla than some of the other ones. Like the gold Godzilla that we saw was probably about like this big, so it was a lot taller. All right, we got just a few more left. Here is another Godzilla, and I believe this one is the second form. So this one it's like a tannish color. You see it's still got those red along its neck and its red mouth. It's got those big eyes again. And the spikes on its back, instead of it being red like the other one, this one's like a darker brown. So yeah, I think this one's the second form, and look, his arms are even, I think, a little less visible than the other ones. You can see they're just starting to develop right there. Very cool. And here's the last Godzilla of the bin. So it's a little one. We got a little Godzilla here. But this one is also a blue-backed one. It's got those 3 lines of spikes. And look at his face. I do like the texture on this one. Check it out. It is pretty textured, so you can see how rough his skin is. And look at that face right there. It's little tiny eyes. They are painted blue. He's got these claws that are painted blue as well. And his feet are blue. Pretty neat. And last but not least, got another King Kong figurine right there. This one's looking angry. This one has quite a bit of detail though. Check out that face. You can see those eyes. You can see each tooth. You can see his tongue and the area around his tongue. That's pretty detailed. I do like that. And once again, you've got some battle damage along his chest right there. His torso swivels back and forth. His arms move up and down. This one is about the same size figurine as the other ones we saw. So, you know, it's probably like maybe 6 inches high. But still a very cool figurine. Want to see more dino videos? Click the subscribe button now.